Yeah, that's right. Korra is cancelled, but only for TV. Again, it's kind of weird, but I also kind of saw this coming. Because as soon as I saw that they were showing 2 episodes every 2 weeks, I immediately thought, well, shit, Nickelodeon has completely lost faith in the Legend of Korra series. There's gonna come a time where they're gonna either screw the creators over by saying, stop right here, we're done, don't even bother finishing it, or they'll just say, you can keep making it, but we're not gonna waste time and money of putting it on TV. You're just gonna have to find a website to put it up there or something. But yeah. This is clearly an instance of a good show put on a bad channel. Nickelodeon was the worst channel anyone could have picked to put this show on. In fact, it was a miracle in itself that the original Avatar, Last Airbender, lasted as long as it did on Nick. But I think that's due to the fact that despite its great story and great characters and complex issues that it brought up, it was still kid-friendly enough. It was still childish enough that Nickelodeon can actually overlook most of the things they do. But Korra was a bit more adult, probably due to the fact that the main characters are near young adulthood. So of course they would want to try to be more grown up. We have a much more mature, darker storyline, or at least a more complex issue of diversity and equality and stuff like that. And I guess Nickelodeon at first glance thought, this is not the same, this is too much change, we don't like change, we want to stay kid friendly. So of course immediately Nickelodeon, being who they are, little by little started cutting the thread connecting them to the Avatar series. Slowly but surely they were cutting that one connection they had. So and I'm pretty sure the creator saw that coming too. So I guess in a way they kind of got desperate and tried so many different ideas because they didn't want their pride to be hurt. They didn't want to do anything to go back to the original series. They want nothing to do with the original series. At least that's how it felt for me, and I can understand that. Good for them. You know, don't let anyone push you down or move you. You know, so but too much change can almost make you feel like you also don't care about your original series. When I first saw the Korra first season, I loved it. I liked where it was going. I liked what they were doing. I was kind of wondering if they were ever gonna show us what happened, how the old world connected to the new world. Because the past, no matter how much you want to leave it behind, no matter how much you want to grow from it, you have to remember the past made us who we are. The past built the world around us. We cannot deny that. And from the first season, I almost felt like they were willing to do that. But then when the second season came around, I started to wonder like how that maybe they didn't want that. They didn't want to make us feel like the old world had anything to do with the new world. Like everything had changed. Everything was not influenced at all by what happened in the past. The past was its own universe, so to say, and it had nothing to do with influencing the present or the future. And that's not something you should do. You should not just throw the past away and try to move forward blindly. It just seems kind of disrespectful to the people who loved the previous seasons, who loved the previous series. And from what I'm seeing so far in season 3, they learned that mistake, and now they're letting us show how the past has influenced the present. Toph being a sort of bad mother, And so of course her daughters are constantly fighting. They have their own issues. So in a way, they learned their mistake, but a little too late, because Nickelodeon already was pretty much done cutting that thread. And if they finally did it this time, now it's just, we're no longer showing it on TV. If you want to post them on our website, go ahead, or find somewhere else. And the creators, I guess, are a bit disappointed, but at the same time, they're not completely disheartened, because they already started production on book 4, so we have nothing to worry about there. It will happen. But yeah, it's going to be difficult. However, it might help at the same time, because now Nickelodeon will have to look at the viewership only online, and online has increased in viewership. People always go online and watch their TV shows, watch their movies, because it's easier, it's more convenient. People who can't make the TV show premiere because they're at work, or they're hanging out with friends, or they're doing something else, they can't always be there at that exact point in time to watch the new episode. But online, they can anytime they want. You know, they finally find the time, like, oh, you know, I got an hour, let's finally watch that new episode I've been waiting for a whole week. Boom. You know, it's increasing. So in a way, it won't be like Korra's dying. It will still continue. Again, we have nothing to worry about. So we're fine. Korra is fine. It's still going to be there. It's still going strong. They are improving from the previous season. But that's due to, like I said, I feel like they've learned their lesson, that no matter how much you want to create a new world, standalone kind of series that has nothing to do with the previous, you have to remember that it was the previous season that gave you that influence, that great world to work off of. You can't just cut them off and throw them away. So yeah, they're doing a lot better, and I really think that they can still make a difference. Maybe by the end of season 3, or maybe the beginning of season 4, Nickelodeon will realize how much they fucked up. But I doubt it. It's gonna be hard to bring back Korra in book 4 onto TV after doing something as stupid as this. There's no way Nick can do that and just be like, "Oh, we made a mistake, forgive us." Like, no, screw you, Nickelodeon. But yeah, this was a long time coming. I kind of saw it coming as soon as second season was probably midway. In fact, I saw it coming since first season. I kind of got the feeling like Nickelodeon didn't care about this show. So I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did on TV. But it's still growing strong on the internet. We got nothing to worry about. We still get new episodes of Korra every week. So yeah, I'm not worried. So let's just go watch the next episode. I'm Tony Dragon. Bye.